I approve this message. Us will always sing the blues because all we care about is hairstyles and tennis shoes. Stop the violence. One love, everyone. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. It is Mr. Community, most positive channel on the face of the earth. Devoted to putting the spotlight on positivity, the homeless crisis, and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalist over hospitals is not even close. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. When you're rolling through your hood, what do you see? Late night addiction. Second live stream of the day. We went live earlier and we're right back at it because this is what I do. I go live throughout the community all day. On my spiritual job. I approve this message. All right, everyone. We welcome everyone to the channel. City of Cincinnati. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel with open arms. Channel all about bringing you community news, putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Go do your research. You should always be open to other people's perspectives, but you should always go do your own research. And I guarantee you, once you go do your own research, you compare hospitals and herbalists, you're going to come to the same conclusion. It is herbalists over hospitals 1,000,000,000%, not even close. Heal thyself, let food be thy medicine. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children in the community to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. Go watch our short videos and witness that for yourself. On the short videos, you can also see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it be elderly folks out here. They need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. City of Cincinnati, all about positivity. We only want positive people on the channel. I'd rather have 5 positive subscribers as opposed to 5 billion negative subscribers. The channel is monetized. The more likes we get, the more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses and homelessness. However, we will not sell our soul for likes and donations. We don't tolerate no ignorance. We don't tolerate no negativity. There's enough of that in the world. This platform is for positive people. We want to give positive people a positive platform where they can come unwind after a long day. Feel free to express themselves without being judged or trolled. To come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. Balloons and everything not included. We just hit that block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again until you change your low down and dirty ways. We're only about positivity over here. Positive energy only. There's enough negativity in the world. You never know what someone is going through. A lot of people dealing with all kinds of stress and depression. A lot of people homeless. A lot of people got jobs and still homeless, on the verge of being homeless. A lot of people dealing with chronic illnesses. Friends and family members dealing with chronic illnesses. A lot of people dealing with stress on a job, on a corporation plantation. J-O-B, just over broke. They give you just enough money for you to keep coming back every month, giving the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You're more than that. You're more than corporate America. You wasn't born just to chase a paycheck. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You can't talk like Mr. Community and work at our workforce. Putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, trying to unite people, get people to stop arguing over race and religion and religious differences, exposing corruption in big pharma in the government, devil worshiping in the entertainment business. You cannot talk like that and work for us. You come here, you make your money, you go home, shut up. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You're more than just an employee, everyone. I don't care how much money they pay you. I don't care if you're making a lot of money. You're bigger than a paycheck. You're bigger than a job. You got to find your spiritual reason for living. Especially now, we live in this summer. Spiritually dark times. Darker than it is right now and outside. We are living in some real spiritually dark times. Money ain't gonna save you. Material things ain't gonna save you. You got to get spiritually protected out here. You do that by reading, studying, educating yourself, studying all forms of spirituality as much as you possibly can. Taking a step towards God so God can take two towards you. Praying, meditating, staying away from negativity, negative people, finding your spiritual reason for living, getting out here, helping your fellow human being that's on hard times, exposing corruption everywhere that you see it. That's your spiritual reason for living. Humanism over capitalism, that's what the channel is all about. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Ain't nothing more precious than human life. You can't put a price on a human life. Humanism over capitalism. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Ain't nothing to debate about. Do you got a heart? Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. That is a necessity, not a want. Human beings need shelter to protect them from the harsh elements out here when it's extremely cold and hot. Shelter is not a privilege, it's not a want, it's a necessity. Hurl 13, how you doing? Now, if you want a mansion with 20 million rooms, you should have to work for that. That's just uncalled for. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. Hush. Food should be absolutely free. That's a necessity, not a want. How you gonna charge human beings for food? Humans need food in order to stay alive, you jive turkey. You ain't talking about turkey. I ain't talking about meat, processed food. I'm talking about food that nature give us, that God give us. Food that comes from the soil, from the ground, not from man. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, purple potatoes. Everything nature give us for free should remain free. How you gonna violate nature? Take things from nature, put pesticide on it, put it in the store, and then charge God's children for it. And then putting God we trust on your dollar bill. Doing God's children like that. Charging God's children for what they need in order to survive, food. Charging them for what nature give us for free. Powers that be are a bunch of lunatics. Water should be absolutely free. I ain't talking about nasty, disgusting tap water. Good, fresh spring water, alkaline water should be absolutely free. Human beings need water. Although you can survive off of strictly juice and organic fruits and vegetables, probably more healthier for you. Nonetheless, human beings need water. That's a necessity. How you gonna charge human beings for water? You got to be out your mind or from another dimension. Water should be absolutely free. Not nasty tap water with fluoride and all kind of harmful chemicals in it. Fresh water, spring water, alkaline water. That should be absolutely free. That's a necessity, not a want. So that's what we all about on this channel. Positive vibes. Humanism over capitalism. Herbalism over hospitals. God over Satan. Education over entertainment. Entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money, heartless and cold. We are not heartless and cold on this channel. We ain't conformed to the ways of this world. We haven't sold our souls on this channel, no matter how rough and tough things get. All right, every time I go live, feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs, the government crazy shutdown. They got no love for the people. Bunch of millionaires and billionaires shutting down the government, stressing out millions of people, got millions of people wondering how they're gonna feed their families and pay the bills. That's how you know the government are a bunch of demons. Feel free to promote your business. If you have a business, we are very pro-entrepreneur on this channel. We want to see every good person doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home. That's not hard working. That's being caught up in the matrix. You should not be spending more time with your co-workers than you do with your family. That's nothing to be proud of. You got to get up out of the matrix. Get out of the rat race. Spend time with your loved ones. Make time for your loved ones, even if you got to downsize your life. Ain't nothing more important than God and family. Today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. I know from experience. Your loved ones can be here today, gone tomorrow. I'm out here with a heavy heart, mourning loved ones. A couple years ago, my best friend, talked to him Saturday. By Sunday, he was gone. Age 49. All right, her on number 13. After that, a bunch of other friends and family members started coming down with chronic illnesses and passing away back to back. It haven't stopped yet. I'm dealing with I'm dealing with some hard times. Heavy heart. So many loved ones passing away, coming down with chronic illnesses, ending up in the nursing home, ending up in hospitals. Man, against my advice, a lot of my loved ones went to the hospital to be treated. They felt the need to go to the hospital to have some things checked out. I tried to tell them herbalists over hospitals. I know this from reading and studying and praying and meditating, getting in touch with certified herbalists. that's known for reversing chronic illnesses. However, like a lot of people in this country, my loved ones know nothing about holistic health. So against my advice, they ran to the hospital to be treated for these chronic illnesses. Big mistake. They went to the hospital feeling good. They just had some things on their body they wanted checked out. Like, what is this lump doing here? It don't hurt. But what is it doing here? So they went to the hospital to have it checked out. Before they went to the hospital, they was on no medication. They was able to think clearly. They was in no pain. All their internal organs was working fine. After about a month in the hospital, they was in pain from all the unnecessary surgeries. Their internal organs was failing from all the prescription medications with harmful side effects. Gave them heart disease, kidney disease, liver disease. My loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk, to eat solid food. The medicine had them talking crazy. All this because they did not educate themselves. The Bible says, my people gonna pass away from a lack of knowledge. We have to read and study. This is the information age. 2025, no one should be passing away from chronic illnesses. This ain't the dark ages. It's the information age. The Bible says in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now. How to heal yourself from chronic illnesses, the information is out here, but you got to go seek it. Thanks to the internet, we got access to all this life-saving information. But you have to look up the right things and not foolishness. You got to love education the same way that you love mindless entertainment. The way you love these politicians that don't love you. The way you love these entertainers that don't love you. You have to fall in love with education. You got to wake up in the morning excited about reading, studying, and learning something new. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life, plain and simple. Education over entertainment. And I lost so many loved ones because they knew nothing about holistic health, ran to the hospital, and it was downhill ever since. I'm out here with a heavy heart. And on top of that, I got dumbed down, ignorant, brainwashed, demonic so-called friends and family members arguing and bickering over insurance. Loved one ain't even been gone a week. And so-called friends and family members manipulating the insurance policy. Hey, my name ain't on here. I was left nothing. Let me tamper with this. I got the password, access to all this information. Let me change things around so I can leave myself some money. Let me try to take over my loved one house and car, although I know that is not what my loved one will want. I'm the last person my loved one will want to take over their house and car, but let me do it anyway. You big, dumb, ignorant, money-hungry fool, don't you know that's a federal crime? Tampering with insurance. But when you worship money, there's no low. There's no limit to how low you would go for the dough. So that's what I'm dealing with, the loss of loved ones. And on top of that, so-called friends and family members doing all kind of scandalous things for the life insurance policy, trying to take over the life of our loved one that passed away. There's some sick people in this world. So-called friends and family members can be your worst enemies. All the way from Brazil. How you doing, family? I rule, you rule. We rule. Positive people rule. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day all the way from Brazil. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. This is Cincinnati, all the way from America. We welcome you to the channel. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Open chat policy. You never have to talk about what the host is talking about. This is the people's channel. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. If you got a business, promote your business. We want to see good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You are more special than that. You're bigger than a paycheck. You're bigger than corporate America. You're God's child. You work for God. God is your boss. We got to get out of this matrix, out of this rat race. J-O-B, just over broke. Giving you just enough to get by. And even if you get paid a lot, so what? You weren't put on this planet to chase money and material things. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You can't bring God to work, but this supposed to be a Christian nation. And God we trust, written on their dollar bills. But they telling you to keep God waiting outside your workplace till you get off. Can't talk about God in the schools. And God we trust on the dollar bills. But locking God outside of the schools, or trying to anyway. Can't lock God out from nowhere. You cannot tell God, do not enter. What is you, some kind of lunatic? Yes, the powers that be, the world leaders, they are a bunch of demonic lunatics. Don't follow their ways. You're going to follow them straight to hell. All right, everyone. So the channel is all about positivity, sharing information with each other, uplifting each other, giving life-saving, holistic health tips. And we also mix in a little entertainment, because we know people love to be entertained. The world could be coming to an end. And people going to say, make me dance, make me twerk. They don't care if a bomb about to be dropped. They want to dance and they want to twerk. So we do mix in a little entertainment in hope that we can get you to stick around for education, life-saving information. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. We brought you Sunshine Anderson live in concert. We brought you Michelle A live in concert, and many, many more. I go to these concerts, live stream for hours, and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home for absolutely free. Ain't that so cool and Mr. Community? All right, Hurl number 13. I see you. All right, everyone. So we do mix in a little entertainment, but the main thing is to put the spotlight on the homeless crisis and get life-saving information. Herbalists over hospitals. How you doing? All right. All right, you have a good night. Little old lady out here waiting in the dark for a ride. I should sit here and make sure her ride get here. All right, everyone. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. I give you the name of certified herbalists and holistic doctors that went to medical school. For all those that's concerned with titles, For all those that foolishly say, I'm not taking no medical advice from anyone that ain't go to medical school. Foolish. A homeless person can give you some life-saving information. A person that went to medical school can give you information that end up costing you your life. Determine who you're going to listen to based on results, not titles. Herbalists over hospitals. Let me check, because I love people. I love helping people. You okay? Okay, you waiting for a ride?
I'm waiting for the mailman.
Oh, you waiting on the mailman?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure you was okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
He comes by at 6:30 and I just hand it to him because I don't like to put stuff in the blue box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, you have a blessed night. Getting dark out here. Don't want to see elderly people out here at nighttime by themselves. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. So I give you the name of holistic doctors and holistic health tips and certified herbalists every time I go live. You're dealing with a health issue, I advise you take heed, listen, pay attention. So many people passing away from chronic illnesses when you don't have to. You can be healed naturally, holistically. This is not wishful thinking. This is 100% facts. You can be healed naturally, holistically. Do the research. Herbalists over hospitals. You're dealing with a chronic illness, I'm going to tell you right straight up. Go raw vegan till you are healed. That means eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables until you are healed. Fruits and vegetables got flavonoids and chlorophyll and other life-saving ingredients that kill cancer cells and build the immune system. You're dealing with a chronic illness, fill up on that. That's just common sense. It normally takes the body 6 to 8 months to heal. If you're in real bad shape, you probably went to the hospital, like a lot of people, unfortunately, to be healed from your chronic illness, and you let them pump you up with a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects, do all kind of unnecessary surgeries, just using you to make some money. They get all kind of kickbacks when they get you pumped up with these expensive prescription medications that does more harm than good. When they do all these unnecessary surgeries, they get all kind of kickbacks, just making money off of you. The sicker you are, the richer they become. So if you let them ruin your health like that, and you know they're ruining your health, you realize they're ruining your health, and you saying enough is enough, you're ready to go holistic, go raw vegan. It may take longer than 6 to 8 months to recover from all the damage that the hospital did, but trust the process. Your life is worth it. 2 outstanding herbalists that proves everything I'm talking about. I got my information from them and many, many more outstanding human beings out here doing outstanding work. Yahki Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Got his own land, grow his own fruits and vegetables, get water from his own land, got his own healing clinic, got clinical trials to back up everything that he say, out here saving thousands of lives. Go check out Yahki Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Very active on Instagram and Facebook. Go to his website. Check out all his life-saving formulas. Look at the full moon. Y'all probably can't see that full moon, but it is beautiful. Trying to zoom in on it. Just look like a big old ball here on the phone. There you go, right there. Big old full moon. I love nature. Nature is so beautiful. All right, go check out Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, outstanding herbalist. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist, Yahki Awaken. Go check out his website, guaranteed to change your life forever. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist also. Go to his website and follow instructions. He got a YouTube channel. Unfortunately, the powers that be, like the demons they are, they keep shutting down his YouTube channel because he's offering too much truth in the land of lies that is prohibited. So they keep shutting down his YouTube channel, like the demons they are, like the reptilians from another dimension that they are. However, last time I checked, his YouTube channel was back up. They take it down, he put it back up. They take it down, he put it back up. He get his lawyers and lawyers get his channel back installed. So you can check out some of his work on YouTube. Just type in Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Prepare to have your mind blown. Outstanding herbalist. How you doing, family? Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm all about holistic health and putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. Gamer Legends 777, one of our regular family members, a very good soul. Hope you're enjoying your new home. Gamer Legends. All right, everyone, go check out Divine Medicinals, another outstanding herbalist. D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals, another outstanding herbalist, very active on Twitter. Go check out his website and all his life-saving formulas. And like Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist, Divine Medicinals, Herbalists Over Hospitals. Why is there still a 4? Good question. You got to ask YouTube that. YouTube, why is there still a 4 when he just wants 777s, which are lucky numbers, 777s, 222s. All right, everyone. Herbalists Over Hospitals. I just gave you 2 outstanding herbalists. Go check out their websites, their life-saving formulas, Yahki Awaken and Divine Medicinals. Is this only in my life? Man. Now that's something to think about. The 4 only show up in my life. Now what that's about? Giving Mr. Community a hard time. I don't know what that's all about. Something to think about. Cincinnati, Ohio, everyone. Second live stream of the day. Out here giving life-saving holistic health tips, walking through the community, seeing what's going on out here in these dark streets. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel with open arms. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you're on hard times, put your pride to the side. Feel free to let your fellow human being know what you're going through. Feel free to share your cash out and your PayPal and ask your fellow human being for some help. We're all about supporting each other, uplifting each other. Life is short, life is fragile. Today is not promised, tomorrow is not promised. Let's uplift each other, do something positive with the time that we have on this planet. Charity Cole, how you doing, Charity Cole? Very good soul. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Just got done mailing off a very important letter. Out here getting my walk in, walking through the community, connecting with the positive people in the cyber world. Got a lot going on in the family, so got to get out here and walk. Walk is a good stress reliever. I'm in the process of giving some life-saving holistic health tips. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about how crazy the government is with this government shutdown. Got over 42 million people out here wondering how they're going to feed their families and pay the bills. How long is government shutdown going to last? I know the government is very satanic. They're probably going to pick a satanic number. 126 days. Because 6 times 6 times 6 equals 261. Demonic government. They don't care about the people, everyone. They feeding off of all this stress and the negativity that they causing. City of Cincinnati, family. City of Cincinnati. I grew up in this area as a child. Stanley Road community. Down memory lane. This is the city of Cincinnati. It is not 12 a.m. Here in the city of Cincinnati, it's about 7 o'clock. But it look much later, don't it? It get dark early, but it's only about 7 o'clock. It is not 12 a.m. here in Cincinnati. It's about 7 p.m. And be safe, I shall. Thank you, I appreciate it. And you do the same. You be safe as well. It's about 7 p.m. here in the city of Cincinnati. It just looked like it's much later. Down memory lane. I grew up right in this area as a child. Man, it's bringing back a lot of memories when life was simpler because you was ignorant. It's not good to be ignorant though. But when you was a child, you ain't know how crazy this world was. Hopefully, once you grow up, you get rid of your childish ways or you learn how crazy this world is so you can do something about it. That's our job. I grew up right here in this area, Stanley Road. Man, trip down memory lane. I grew up right there in that building right there. We used to live on the 3rd floor, then we moved up to the 10th floor. And then they made everyone with children move out. Ain't that something? We was in this building for all our childhood. And then they said, if you got children, you got to move out. And they forced my mother to move out. So many memories here. Stanley Road. Trip down memory lane. Down memory lane. All right, everyone. One love. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Welcome to the city of Cincinnati. It is around 7 p.m., not 12 a.m. It just looked real dark. But it's not even 8 o'clock yet here in the city of Cincinnati. Herbalist Over Hospital, the channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. I'm about to give you the name of some holistic doctors. But first, I'm going to give you some holistic health tips. I'm going to tell you how to be on this planet for a long, healthy time. No surgeries, no medication, no joint pain. On this earth, living pain-free till you're 100 years old. Pass away in your sleep, the way it should be. That's very possible if you take care of your body. Take care of your body properly. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Herbalists Over Hospitals. All right. You want to be on this planet for a long, healthy time. One thing you can do is invest in a juicer. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. A lot of health benefits to juicing. Every time you juice, you should make sure that all your ingredients are organic. Make sure every time you juice, your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces every time you juice. That's the healthiest way to juice, according to master herbalist Yaki Awaken, and many, many others agree. All right, Ruth Weaver, one love. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. So bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. Nope. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to heal from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give the body what it needs, and the body will heal on its own. No need for medication with prescriptions that does all kind of crazy damage to your internal organs. Recovery don't have to be ugly. Go about it the holistic way. You can be healed in a beautiful manner. I don't believe in root canals. I don't believe in messing with the tonsils, removing the tonsils. I don't believe in messing with the kidneys, none of that, in order to heal from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give the body what it needs, and the body will heal on its own. I'm gonna tell you what the body needs in a few. I'm gonna give you some holistic health tips. But back to my mother and juicing. Instead of giving my mother a kidney for her stage 3 kidney disease, I gave my mother a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. The juice lady is very active on Facebook. You can find a lot of her work on YouTube. She have over 37 books on Amazon. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. You're dealing with a chronic illness, go check out the juice lady. Got my mother kidneys together. Now listen, if you've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in extreme pain, go to the hospital. But if you've just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe. Don't let anyone rush you into treatment. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. The body is a self-healing mechanism. The body is always trying to heal itself. Work with your body, not against your body. Give your body what it needs, and your body will heal on its own. This is facts, not opinions, not wishful thinking. So, instead of giving my mother a kidney, I gave her a juicer and a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. Within a year of juicing organic fruits and vegetables, my mother's kidneys went from being stage 3 kidney disease to normal, simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to juice 13 times a day. You need to do a lot of juicing. However, if you can't afford to juice 13 times a day, and that's the case with a lot of people, that's a lot of juice and that's a lot of money. My mother was one of those people. I'm one of those people. I can't afford to juice 13 times a day. If you can't afford to juice 13 times a day, don't get discouraged. Juice according to your budget. It's just gonna take you longer to heal. My mother can only afford to juice twice a month. So that's what she did. It took her about a year to heal. But guess what? She healed. And that's all that matters. Mm-hmm. So if you can't afford to juice 13 times a day, relax, breathe, don't panic, juice according to your budget. It's just gonna take you longer to heal, but you will heal. Trust the process. And my mother has a whole bunch of other bad habits and bad conditions. She's overweight. She's trying her best to lose weight. You can't be overweight and healthy, everyone. Sickness starts in the gut. You have a big gut, you need to get rid of your belly. Plain and simple. Get rid of the belly fat. My mother is working on that. Unfortunately, she's a chain smoker, a very terrible habit. Awful habit. Why do the powers that be even allow people to sell cigarettes knowing that cigarettes causes cancer? That's just ridiculous. Putting God we trust on your dollar bills, but you sell things that causes cancer to God's children. What kind of God you serve? If it is bad, don't sell it, plain and simple. And then got the nerves to talk about, we're looking for a cure for cancer. Here's an idea. Stop selling things that causes cancer, like cigarettes, processed food, soda, junk food, dairy, meat. Anyway, smoking a cigarette don't just take out the person that smoke. It take out people that stand next to them. Secondhand smoke killing thousands of people. That is a terrible, disgusting habit. Shame on the government for selling that crap, allowing that stuff to be sold. But the government is a bunch of demons. They don't care about people's health. In fact, they're all about worldly population. So if they can make a little money off of you taking your own life, then they cool with that. They love that. Putting all kind of chemicals in the cigarettes that they know is super addictive. The merchants of death, that's what the government are. But my mother, she trying her best to give up smoking. She still eat processed food. She trying her best to be a raw vegan, trying her best to get away from processed food. Man, even with all those terrible habits and terrible condition, being overweight, even with those terrible habits, she was able to get her kidney stage 3. She was able to get her kidneys to go from stage 3 disease to normal just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. I'm very distracted by the activity that's going out here in the park. Got children out here practicing football. Ain't no lights in the park, so they got the cars out here with the lights on. Sometimes you gotta get creative. Community work. Get involved in the community. Get a baby something constructive to do. Pretty cool. Unity in the community. So even with those terrible habits, my mother was able to get her kidneys to go from stage 3 kidney disease to normal simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford. You're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to juice as much as you possibly can. You really need to eat organic fruits as much as you possibly can. However, you get full real fast from eating fruit, a whole bunch of fruit. That's why you need the juice 13 times a day. You can drink more than you can eat. That's why you need the juice. So my mother reversed her stage 3 kidney disease by juicing twice a month. Organic fruits and vegetables. Organic fruits and vegetables does the body good, not milk, like we've been taught as children, been lied to as children. Milk does a body good. No, it doesn't. Stay away from dairy. Dairy is scary. Stay away from cheese, ice cream, eggs, all that crap. Stay away from animal products. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans, plain and simple. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills on YouTube. M-I-L-T-O-N, Milton Mills, M-I-L-L-S, Dr. Milton Mills. He go into detail. He get real detailed with it, telling you why you need to stay away from dairy, why you need to stay away from milk. These days, they got dairy-free everything anyway. Dairy-free eggs, plant-based eggs, almond milk, plant-based macaroni and cheese. Stay away from dairy. All right, another story about juicing. My aunt, a registered nurse for over 40 years, my cousin, I keep saying aunt because she's older than me. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in dumb down medical school. She did everything the hospital told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother. The recipe for the kidneys that I got for the juice lady. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. All this from a registered nurse for over 40 years. Why she didn't know this information, although she went to medical school? Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. Medical school is all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. Wealth over health. The money is in the sickness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. Healthy people will put them where they need to be when it comes to chronic illnesses, out of business. Hospitals are awful when it comes to treating people with chronic illnesses. I know from reading and studying, praying, meditating, talking to herbalists, Comparing the two, herbalists and hospitals, hospitals are awful when it comes to treating people with chronic illnesses. Awful on purpose. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They make money from sick people. The sicker you are, the richer they become, plain and simple. They want to make you a customer for life. They want you to keep coming to them for expensive, toxic prescription medications with harmful side effects and unnecessary surgeries that does more harm than good, so they can get all kind of kickbacks, make money off of your misery and your ignorance. Educate yourself. Don't be their fool. Herbalists are the hospitals. You can't be healed holistically. Do your research. Your life is worth it. Hospitals never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. Rarely do they tell you, change your diet. Get outside every day and exercise. Walk in the sun every day. A lot of times they tell you, oh, keep on eating whatever you want to eat. Just slow down on a few things and take these pills. Terrible advice. Herbalists are the hospitals, everyone. Do your research. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm now on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating food just because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. Eat food that's good for you, not good to you. Not just good to you. Healthy food is good and it's good for you. When you go to the grocery store, you should read the ingredients before you make a purchase. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, you need to put that so-called item back on the shelf. That is not food. That is death dressed up like food. Don't be a fool. Nature's healthiest food, the superfoods, don't have no ingredients, just seeds, fruits, and vegetables. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, in the ingredients section, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. The ingredients should be real easy to recognize and pronounce. Everything should be organic. Her number 13 copy. How you doing, family? Herbalists over hospitals, everyone. Read the ingredients. Don't just stuff your mouth because the food look good, tastes good, or because it's cheap. Read the ingredients. Be mindful of what you put in your body. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Control your appetite. Don't let your appetite control you. If you're not ready to go raw vegan, eating nature's superfoods, organic fruits and vegetables, at least go meatless. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. The body is the temple of God. Treat it as such. Stop putting death in your body. You're not always wondering why you feel like death, why you feel sick. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. Eating nasty, disgusting animal parts. They've been shot up with hormones and antibiotics. Putting ketchup on an animal butt, calling it food. This is ham. That's not ham. That's not steak. That's not hamburger. That's dead animal parts. This steak is juicy. This hamburger is juicy. Liar. That's not juice coming from that dead animal. That's animal fluid. You nasty, disgusting cave dweller. Neanderthal. Juice comes from fruits, not dead animal parts. That is not a juicy hamburger. That's not a juicy steak. That's animal fluid coming from dead animal parts. Hot dogs, nasty, disgusting. All these meats. If you believe in God, you know there's no way a loving God would give life to animals and then tell you to go take life from them animals so you can have something to eat. Why not just have meat grow from the ground and from the trees, like fruits and vegetables? That way, you say animals a bunch of pain. Animals do feel pain, you know. Go try to stab an animal and see how it reacts. Everything with life wants to sustain life. Animals don't want to be your damn meal. Mr. Community, you talk too much. You tell too much truth. Click, shut down the phone. This is a old phone, everyone. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. The money I do have, I'm spending it on organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, essential oils, like organic peppermint oil, organic frankincense oil. I'm buying juicers and blenders, investing in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with chronic illnesses. I'm into holistic health. Let food be thy medicine. So I would rather invest in the health of my loved ones as opposed to spending money on a new phone. So sometimes the phone shut down. Just hang in there. I got to hit the live button and we'll be right back. But back to what I was saying. Stop going around biting animals in the butt, calling it food. That is not food. That is dead animal flesh. Leave these animals alone. They want to live just like you want to live. Your food shouldn't have feet to run from you. Your food shouldn't have parents. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs and a heart. Eat nature's superfoods, food that nature gives you. Organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, purple potatoes, which is very good for you. Blood oranges, very good for you. Eat nature's superfoods, everyone. Stay away from animals and animal products. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating like a cave dweller. These are no longer the caveman days. Stop eating dead animal flesh. Your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. All right, the next holistic health tip. Surround yourself around positive people. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you very sick. If you have people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. That includes friends and family members. If you have to love them from a distance, then so be it. Protect your precious energy. Keep negative people out of your life. Next holistic health tip, get outside in nature. At least 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Get out of the house with all that technology, all that Wi-Fi. Get outside in the air. Get outside in nature. At least 30 minutes a day. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you can do is what I'm doing right now. Walk. Walk outside 30 minutes a day. Simple and easy. Walking is also great for stress. Walk outside 30 minutes a day. If you're blessed to live in an area where the sun is out year round, lucky you. Not the case here in Cincinnati. Although today is not too bad. It's getting cold here in the city of Cincinnati, but today feels pretty good. If you live in an area where the sun is out year round, keep your butt outside. 30 minutes a day in the sun. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to be in the sun for at least 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. The sun is a natural sauna, a steam sauna. You need to get one of those in your life also. You can go to Amazon and get a steam sauna for your home. Next holistic health tip, drink alkaline water and spring water from a mason jar or from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from plastic bottles, unless the plastic bottle says no BPA. You need to get water filters for your home. It's not even safe to bathe in tap water. The powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the satanic Masons, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Bilderberg, Trilateral Commission. They have many names. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places. You may just call them the government. They are way worse than the government. Do your research. These are demons, reptilians from another dimension that feed off the negative energy of the masses. That's why they always want us sad and depressed and stressed out. Government shutdown. When are people gonna get their money? People stressing over money and bills. They love that. They feed off of that negative energy. Do your research. Life is stranger than fiction. Go check out davidike.com if you want to learn how strange the world really is, how demonic the world leaders and governments really are. Go check out davidike.com. Keep an open mind. Read, study, educate yourself. But they poison the water supply. They put fluoride in the water, all kind of chemicals to dumb you down, to ruin your health. So get some water filters for your home and drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from plastic bottles. If you drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA at least. Take care of your health. The next holistic health tip, eat nature's superfoods. Food that comes from the ground, from the soil, food that comes from plants and not from a plant, AKA not from a plant factory, but food that comes from nature, from the soil, from trees. Nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetables, seeds, herbs, purple potatoes, raw broccoli, which is very good for you. Don't boil it, don't cook it, don't put it in the microwave. Eat it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Very, very good for the human body. Raw broccoli. Eat nature's superfoods. Raw nuts. Go to Amazon. Type in raw nuts, raw Brazil nuts. Very good for the human body. Look at that full moon. Nature is so beautiful. Look at the moon. One of them is a light, one of them is the moon. Can you tell the difference? That's the moon right there, full moon. All right, back to nature's superfoods. Raw nuts. Go to Amazon, get yourself some raw Brazil nuts. Very good for the human body. Very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. Very good for breast health. They also have other health benefits good for men and women. Raw Brazil nuts. Raw cashews, raw almonds, all good for the human body. Invest in your health. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Raw nuts, very good for the human body. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts. All right, Harold, number 13. How you doing, family? Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds. Very good for heart health. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds. You can get that from Amazon. Flax seeds and chia seeds. Put them in your oatmeal, put them in your smoothies. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, herbs. Stay away from processed food. Stay away from meat, dead animal flesh. I don't care if the animal flesh is grass-fed, organic. Stay away from dead animal flesh. You are not a cave dweller. Stop biting animals in the butt, calling it food. That is not food. That's dead animal flesh. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, you're just addicted to biting animals in the butt. There's a documentary free on YouTube called The Dominion. You got to be 18 years old to watch it. This is a very powerful documentary. They show you everything these animals go through before they get on your dinner plate. All the suffering, all the diseases, all the pain and suffering, just so you can eat some dead animal parts. Go watch The Dominion, free on YouTube. Another outstanding documentary, free on YouTube, What the Health. Go check out What the Health if you're struggling to give up eating dead animal parts. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. These days, they got meatless everything anyway. They got meatless hamburger, meatless chicken patties, meatless ribs, meatless fish, meatless chicken nuggets. Stop eating dead animals. If you're struggling to go raw vegan, at least go meatless. Leave these animals alone. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body, calling it food. How uncivilized. Next holistic health tip. Learn about grounding. Grounding is where you find some grass. Hopefully grass that don't have any pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by where your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. I know it's hard to believe. We've been dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated by a corrupt government and a corrupt educational system. We think man is more powerful than God. Man is more powerful than nature. Wrong. So many healing properties that come from nature in plants. Go do your research. Go watch the documentary called Earthing the Movie, free on YouTube. Take advantage of all this free information out here. 2025, no excuse for being dumber than a box of rocks. Too much information out here. Read, study, educate yourself. Education over entertainment. You can be healed naturally, holistically. On this documentary, Earthing the Movie, a lot of people was diagnosed with chronic illnesses. Instead of running the big pharma to the hospital like some fools, they just took the shoes off and started grounding, standing in the grass, walking in the grass 20 minutes daily, not every other day, daily. It's also wise to go raw vegan when doing this. Give yourself all the advantages in the world. Go raw vegan, start grounding, standing in the grass 20 minutes daily. These people that was diagnosed with chronic illnesses, they did just that. And they was able to reverse the chronic illnesses. Go check it out for yourself. I love that documentary. It's called Earthing the Movie. EARTHING, Earthing the Movie. You can be healed naturally, holistically. Do the research. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. A healed patient is a lost customer. The mentality of big pharma in hospitals, the FDA, the government. Do your research. Educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. It's not even close. I know from experience. One of my loved ones went to the hospital, and against my advice, they took all the hospital medication and everything just went downhill. I stayed in the hospital with my loved one for about a month. Watched the deterioration slowly from the hospital medication and the unnecessary surgeries. Go watch this video right here on this channel to hear all about the nightmare that my loved one went through as a result of going to the hospital against my advice to be treated for a chronic illness. All the negligence in the hospital. It was just unbelievable. Go watch this video. Check out the story for yourself. Here's another video you can watch on this channel. Normally in the first 15 minutes of these videos are the live videos where I put the letter R in parentheses. Normally in the 15 minutes, first 15 minutes, I tell you about the nightmare story that my loved one went through. But you could definitely find it on the 2 videos that I just showed you. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Do your research. Read, study, educate yourself. Go check out this website also, Illuminati News. You want to find out what's going on in this world? This is a great website. So much information here. You're going to be overwhelmed from all the information, all the articles. Take it slowly and just enjoy all the life-saving information on this website. Guaranteed to open up your eyes and change your life forever. I think the guy that operated this channel moved on to something else. His name is Wes. Last name spelled P-E-N-R-E. You can check him out. Go check out his website. I think he moved on to a new channel, a new website, but he left all this information out there. Illuminati News, welcome page. So much powerful information. The truth will set you free. First, it may piss you off, but it definitely will set you free. A lot of people ain't ready for the truth. A lot of people would rather live a comfortable lie as opposed to living an uncomfortable truth. Because the truth will face you to come face to face with your demons. The truth will force you to change your whole lifestyle. Everything you thought was true, the truth will force you to reevaluate everything, your religion, your traditions. The truth will force you to change the people that you hang around with, friends and family members. Once you find out their negative influence on you, they dumbed down, brainwashed. The truth will force you to change your eating habits. You realize all the food you've been eating all this time is the reason that you're always feeling sick and having all kind of illnesses. A lot of people ain't ready for the truth. The truth will cause you to be lonely. You better be happy with being by yourself. You come face to face with the truth, a lot of people gonna run from you. Here she come with the truth again. Pew, run. You got to be strong enough to say, oh, well, I'd rather be alone with the truth as opposed to being surrounded with a bunch of people and a bunch of lies. Never reject the truth in order to fit in with a bunch of dumbed down people that love lies. This life is temporary. It's not forever. You're not put here to have a ball. You ain't noticed that yet? The condition of the world, just terrible. You're put here to learn a lesson. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. You're here to go through all kinds of trials and tribulations to test your soul. It's like God said, I'm going to take you out of the spiritual realm, put you in the physical realm, and I'm going to let you live under some of the worst people, worst world leaders ever. These people follow Satan. I'm going to put you under their control. They're going to have control over your life. They're going to have more money than you, more power than you, and I want to see, do you lose faith in me? Do you conform to the ways of this world? Or no matter what you go through, no matter what hardships you go through, medical hardships, economic hardships, are you going to remain faithful to me? Life is a test. Don't fail it. No matter what you're going through, keep faith. Always seek the truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Find your spiritual reason for living. Don't conform to the ways of this world. Don't let this cold world make you cold. Get out here, educate yourself, find your spiritual reason for living. Get outside in nature. Find a way to get up out of the matrix, out of corporate America. Spend time with your loved ones. Create beautiful memories outside in nature. Help your fellow human being that's on hard times. And expose these satanic secret societies that's running everything behind the scenes. That's your job. It ain't no easy job. It don't pay a lot of money. Matter of fact, it may cost you your life. Oh well, souls and spirits don't die anyway. Don't be discouraged. Don't let loneliness cause you to make foolish decisions. And don't let the threat of someone ending your existence make you compromise and make foolish decisions. Pass the test. Hang in there during the rough times. Don't give up. Weather the storm until the Lord call you home. The purpose of life. Education over entertainment. You wouldn't put here in this sick world in order to have a ball. You would put here to expose the sick demons that's running this world by any means necessary. Educate yourself. Find your spiritual reason for living and live it to the fullest. God and family over everything. Truth over lies. All right, so I just gave you the holistic health tips. Apply that to your life so you can be on this planet exposing the satanic secret societies that run this world for a long, long time. We're involved in spiritual warfare, everyone. The Bible told you, you're not going up against flesh and bones. You're going up against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what we up against. Real life demons. You don't believe in demons? You're just a spiritual being that's suffering from spiritual amnesia. You don't even remember before you was a human being, you was a soul. Human body is just your human costume. The human body can't go on without the soul. The soul can go on without the body. Spiritual realm is very real, I know. I know from reading and studying, meditating, praying, and I had experiences with the spiritual realm. I don't drink alcohol. I don't take no kind of narcotics. I know the spiritual realm is very real. I definitely had contact with the spiritual realm. I had spirits talk to me, touch me. I received messages from my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Messages that only my loved one could have delivered to me at that particular time. So I know the spiritual realm is very real. You better go study ancient Egyptian history. They always talked about the spiritual realm. And I think they're a little bit more intelligent than us. They gave us one of the 7 wonders of the world, the pyramids. Those things were very calculated, very complicated to make. It involved all kinds of science, mathematical equations, astrology knowledge. Pyramids were very complicated. Inside them pyramids, they had depictions of other beings from other dimensions. If the ancient Egyptians said the spiritual realm was real, I'm willing to take their word for it. Because they was able to accomplish some outstanding things in history. Them pyramids was no joke. You had to be very intelligent to build them pyramids. Maybe they got some help from the spiritual beings that they was talking about inside them pyramids. Hieroglyphics, talking about spiritual beings from another dimension. And I believe them. If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, go check out this channel called Dalen Spratt. D-A-L-E-N, Dalen Spratt. First name Dalen, last name Spratt. S-P-R-A-T-T. Outstanding YouTube channel. This guy go around with this thing called a spirit box. You can download it. You can get it from Amazon. And he go around the graveyards talking to the dead, plain and simple. And I know that it really worked, because guess what? I was crazy enough to download the spirit box and give it a try. And I had a hit. I was able to communicate with one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. So I know from experience that the spiritual realm is very real. Life does not end with death. The body cannot continue without the soul. When the soul leaves the body is useless. The soul can live without the body can't live without the soul. Go do your research. Anyway, go check out Dalen Spratt on YouTube. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. He take the spirit box to graveyards, and he let people that he never met use the spirit box. And these people that use the spirit box with Dalen, they be hearing from their loved ones. They be saying, I can't believe this. That's my loved one. That's my loved one voice. And what my loved one is saying is exactly what we will expect to hear from our loved one. The spiritual realm is very real. This world is very fake. The money is fake. Politicians are fake. On TV, they tell you one thing. When the cameras go off, they do another thing. Very fake. The food is fake. The food is death dressed up as food. Eat the food, you become sick. The TV is fake. The reality shows, a bunch of scripted shows talking about reality TV. These folks get on TV and say anything to make money. They know most of the people love drama. Lights, camera, action. Reality shows, they start arguing and fighting, throwing alcohol on each other, giving people what they want. They know the people are dumbed down, brainwashed. The people have a craving for negativity, so they give you all the negativity that you can stand. When the lights go off, these so-called people arguing, celebrating that they just made some money off of your thirst for negativity. Some of them argue for real because they're willing to do anything for money, and that include ruin their own relationships with each other. They given a script, and they take that script too far. They become enemies for real. The hospitals are fake. Hospitals tell you, you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You must take this medication. You must do these procedures. They scare you. You take the medication, you do the procedures, just for the doctors to tell you, well, there's nothing we can do for you but try to make you comfortable. You just told me it was a must that I take these prescription medications. It was a must that I do these surgeries, and now you telling me I'm gonna pass away anyway? Yep. Doctors are fake. They just made some money off of your ignorance and your illness. This world is fake. Entertainers are fake. They've been paid to sell, they sold their souls. They've been paid to sell foolishness to you. Through their entertainment, they telling you it's cool to be thugs and gangsters, teaching that to your children while their children is in private school, staying away from the street life. Entertainers are fake. The powers that be got us thinking backwards. They got us thinking this world is real and the spiritual realm is fake. Spiritual realm is very real. This world is fake. And it's only temporarily. Don't sell your soul for temporary gains. Once you leave this planet, you can't take all this fake stuff with you. The money, the house, the car. You is going to take your soul with you, and you're going to be judged. What did you do with your time here on this planet, on this fake earth? Did you keep it real or did you keep it fake? You became fake just like this fake world. Anyway, go check out Dalen Spratt if you don't believe in the spiritual realm. Go check out his YouTube channel, Dalen, last name Spratt. Outstanding YouTube channel. All right, let me give you the holistic health tips, everyone. Keep you on this planet for a long, healthy time. No, I already gave you the holistic health tips. Let me give you the holistic doctors. These doctors, they don't need your money. Financially, they doing great. They give you all this life-saving information out of the kindness of their hearts. They went to medical school in case you're impressed with titles. If you're one of those people that says, I don't take advice from anyone that haven't went to medical school, that's foolish. You can learn some life-saving information from a homeless person. These people that went to medical school, most likely, they're going to end up costing you your life. They only teach what the government tells them to teach. They don't know nothing about healing the body from from illnesses. All they know is to push you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. However, if you're impressed with titles, these holistic doctors went to medical school. A lot of them still work for major hospitals. They just incorporate holistic treatment into the healing process. Very smart, very intelligent. That's what the Bible tells you to do. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. However, if you're impressed with titles, like I said, these holistic doctors, they went to medical school. However, you should be impressed with results. Who is helping you to heal? That's more important than titles. All right, everyone, go check out the holistic doctors. Free on YouTube. Go check out the YouTube channel. And go check out their websites. Guaranteed to change your life forever. Up first, go check out Dr. Sebi. S-E-B-I, Dr. Sebi. Up next, go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Chef AJ. Up next, go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Up next, go check out the Juice Lady. The Juice Lady got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. Got over 30 books on Amazon. And very active on Facebook. Got my mother and my aunt health together by juicing her juice recipes. Go check out the Juice Lady. Up next, go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Dr. Bobby Price. These are outstanding nutritionists and holistic doctors guaranteed to get your health together. All right, how you doing?
Bye, guys.
Up next, go check out Fully Raw. Young lady from Hawaii, and that's what she is, fully raw. She don't eat no cooked food. Very smart and healthy young lady. She give you healthy, delicious recipes. She show you how to make healthy milk using almonds. She show you how to make healthy banana bread, healthy cookies, healthy ice cream. Go check out Fully Raw. Up next, go check out Dr. Michael Greger. G-E-R-G-E-R, Dr. Michael Greger. Outstanding holistic doctor. Up next, go check out Dr. Joel Furman. J-O-E-L, Dr. Joel Furman. Outstanding holistic doctor, and he gives you delicious recipes. Just because you eat healthy don't mean you can't enjoy food, just the opposite. Healthy food is delicious. Tastes better than unhealthy food. Eat to live. Go check out Dr. Joe Furman. He gives you life-saving information and delicious, healthy recipes. There's a whole bunch of nutritionists with raw vegan recipe books that you can find on Amazon. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. They show you how to make the healthy versions of all the unhealthy food that you're addicted to. They show you how to make healthy hamburger, healthy chicken, healthy pizza, healthy brownies, ice creams, cupcakes. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. You can enjoy healthy food, everyone. You're back. Gamer77 is back. How you doing, family? Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're still out here, city of Cincinnati, walking the streets at nighttime, just observing and giving life-saving information. Trying to see if we can find some homeless folks out here and give away some food. All right, everyone. Up next, go check out Chris Beats Cancer. You was in other lives and didn't see the 4, but you come back here and the 4 is still here. 4, what you hanging around for? 4, go find the door. 4, we don't want you here no more. And the 4. Well, I won't be doing that no more. I told the 4 to disappear, and the 4 made me disappear, shut down my channel. You think it's a special message for me? Might be. I believe in numerology and all kind of messages from the universe, so it just might be. Hey.
Let's go, Bella.
Hey, I got a little snack bag. You want a snack bag?
Sure, actually.
Yeah, someone gave that to me, so.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they be giving all this stuff away. Here go a little bit more, too. They be giving me all this stuff. Too much stuff for me.
Hold on. I grab it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I have this all the time, so I see you. I'll give you some.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice. Yeah. All right. Gamer77 say that 4 might be a message for me. It just may be. I be getting all kind of messages from the universe, and I love it. All right, everyone. So I told you, go check out Chris beat cancer. That's exactly what he did. He was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and he said no to the big terrible 3. Like a smart man, Chris said no to chemo, Chris said no to radiation. Chris said no to surgery. His doctors told him, you are crazy. You're not going to make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to holistic, when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses, these doctors don't know what they're doing. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. He was able to heal himself by going raw vegan, like the Bible tells you to do. Revelation 22, verse 2, the leaves are for healing, the herbs are for healing. Not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. He was able to heal himself from chronic illness by going raw vegan. He was able to heal himself by eating a giant salad every day. He called it his giant anti-cancer salad. Nothing but healthy ingredients. Want a little something to snack on, my man?
What is it?
I don't know. People be giving me all this stuff.
Oh, they did, but hold on. If you got a bag of chips or something like that.
Yeah, I think of some chips in there.
You can keep, just give me like, you can keep the rest.
Okay.
That would be for you.
Chips.
God bless you.
Hey, God bless you, man.
You too, thanks.
All right, my man. We got to look out for each other.
Yeah.
All right, love you, brother. You sure you don't want nothing else?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right, my man. All right, have a blessed one. I love good people, good souls. All right, so go check out Chris Beat Cancer. He said no to the big terrible 3. He said no. He said no to surgery. He said no to radiation, no to chemo. His doctors told him, you are crazy. You're not going to make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to chronic illnesses, these ignorant doctors and hospitals know absolutely nothing. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. He did what the Bible told you to do, to deal with a chronic illness, to deal with illness, period. Revelation 22, verse 2, the leaves are for healing. He went raw vegan, used herbs. Every day he ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients. He called it his giant anti-cancer salad. He put ingredients in there like organic mushrooms, organic bell peppers. Go check out his website, Chris Beat Cancer. He give you the recipe to his giant anti-cancer salad. And he also dropped so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. That's a lot of carrot juice. All right, family. Uh-oh. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. You're dealing with cancer, do what Chris did. He went raw vegan, ate a giant salad every day with nothing but healthy ingredients. And he drank a whole bunch of 100% pure carrot juice. It worked for Chris, it could work for you. Up next, go check out The Truth About Cancer, an outstanding website operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. The powers that be had their YouTube channel shut down like the demons they are. Too many people was taking their advice. To deal with their chronic illnesses, people was going to the local health store instead of going to Big Pharma for expensive, toxic prescription medications with harmful side effects. People was going to the local health store. They was going to the organic section of the grocery store. And they was getting organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. drinking alkaline water and spring water from mason jars. They were using organic essential oils like peppermint oil, organic frankincense oil. The powers that be wasn't happy about that. They want to push you towards big pharma. So they had their YouTube channel shut down like the demons that they are. However, this is the information age. They can't keep the truth from us. You want the truth, you can find it. Go to their website, The Truth About Cancer. Prepare to have your life changed forever.
I just heard noise.
All right, everyone, up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. B-A-X-T-E-R, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R. Go check out his website, drbaxtermontgomery.com. Go check him out on YouTube. His practice is in Houston. Holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the hospital gave up on him. Told him your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing we can do for you. Stick your head in between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye. Never, ever take that advice. Terrible advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. You just got to do the research and apply it to your life. No shortcuts, no cheat days. You can be healed holistically and naturally. You just have to do everything the holistic doctors and the herbalists tell you to do. They are the experts, not you. You came to them. They didn't come to you. Do everything they tell you to do and you can be healed holistically, 100%. And that's what these patients did. The hospital gave up on them, told them their heart disease was too far gone. They did not accept that. They went to Dr. Baxter Montgomery and they did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on a raw vegan diet and gave them this smoothie protocol, delicious smoothie protocol. Delicious and healthy. I make it for a lot of my loved ones that's dealing with some heart issues. I share a lot of healthy recipes at the end of my short videos. Go watch my short videos and check out all kinds of healthy recipes for lupus, cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure. So they did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. Many years later, they are still here, heart disease reversed. After the hospital told them they only got 6 months to live. Once again, proving the doctors wrong. They know nothing about healing the body from chronic illnesses. Hospitals are the worst. Herbalists over hospitals. It's not even close. All right, everyone, those are the holistic health tips. I gave you the name of some outstanding herbalists. Gave you some holistic health tips. Apply that to your life. Share this information with your loved ones. 2025, no one should be passing away from chronic illnesses. Cancer, lupus, diabetes, none of that. You can be healed holistically, 100%. I don't care what chronic illness you're dealing with. I don't care what stage you're in. You can be healed. Do the research. Educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. Go raw vegan till you are healed. Plain and simple. All right. I'm already juicing for friends and family members that's dealing with health issues. I would love to extend that to juicing for the homeless and for the children that's out here dealing with chronic illnesses. You can help make that possible by supporting the channel. If you want to see me out here giving away organic fruits and vegetables, organic smoothies and meals, life-saving herbs to the homeless and to the people out here dealing with chronic illnesses, consider donating to the channel. Real change is going to come from the people coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other, being there for one another. Time to put our money where our mouth is. You see someone doing something positive in the community, show them some love and support. We got to stop being on the sideline, complaining about how terrible the world is, but not doing nothing to make the world better. You see someone out here trying to do something positive, but you don't support them. You see a local activist in the community doing something positive, you cheer them on, but don't support them. It's not easy trying to do something positive in a world that craves negativity. When you see someone doing something positive, show them some love and support. Take all the bad habits that you have, the stuff that you spend that's gonna ruin your health, all the money that you spend on cigarettes, on pop, on processed food, on meat, food that's gonna slowly kill you. Take that money and invest in people that's doing something positive. And if you can't find someone that's doing something positive, you be that person doing something positive. And tell people to invest in you. That's where real change is gonna come from. Good people coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other, being there for one another. Real change is gonna come from people that you have access to every day. People that you can walk up to, talk to, people that can relate to what you're going through, because they're going through similar things themselves. That's where real change is gonna come from. Everyday people coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other. King J from around the way, what you got to say? How you doing, family? Hope you're having a great day. Always good seeing you in the chat. Been out here for close to 2 hours. Been out here giving away some food to the homeless. I got about 2 more bags. I'm gonna try to find another homeless person to give some of this food to. Man, this club is packed out here. What do they be doing in these clubs? There's about 100 people trying to get into this club. What the heck is going on inside these clubs? I don't want to know. Never mind. What did curiosity do to the cat? All right, King J, hope you're having a beautiful day. Real change is going to come from good people coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other, refusing to be divided and conquered, not arguing over religion and race and politics. Instead, concentrating on what we have in common and focusing on that. We don't have to agree on everything in order to support one another. See, that's how you confuse the powers that be. Let them see us out here supporting each other, although we don't share the same political beliefs, the same religious beliefs, but we're uniting because we have a good heart. That will confuse the powers that be. They want us divided and conquered and arguing with each other. Real change is going to come from good people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other, pulling our resources together so we can create jobs out here. Jobs that's not about making money, because money don't mean nothing in a time of spiritual warfare. Money, material things don't mean nothing. We want to create jobs that's about improving the condition of the community and our fellow human beings. We want to take the economic stress off of the backs of the people so the people can concentrate on what's really important. And that's finding your spiritual reason for living. Read and study and educating yourself. It's hard to do that when you're stressing over bills and how you're going to put food on the table. So we want to get this economic stress off of the backs of the people so they can concentrate on what's really important. Hey, what's up, my man? You want a little something to eat? All right. That's what's really important, everyone. So we got to come together, uplift each other, support each other, be there for one another. A lot of people out here on hard times, I tell you. Welcome to America, the land of milk and honey, where if you have God-given life, but you don't have man-made money, they'll let you go homeless. Talking about in God we trust on their dollar bills. But if God's children out here don't have money, you let God's children go homeless. Hypocrites. If you trust in God, like you say on your dollar bill, you should make sure all of God's children have a decent place to call home and decent food to eat for absolutely free. Don't worry about the economy collapsing because you remember in God, remember? You trust in God, and God we trust. So you trust if you take care of God's children, God will take care of you. See, that's the mentality you have if you really trust in God. But the powers that be don't trust in God, they trust in Satan. These are hardcore satanic secret society members. And they let you know who they are all the time. They put it in front of your face all the time. They just figure that you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, preoccupied with the everyday hardships of life to recognize all the satanic messages they put in front of your face every day, put it to your subconscious. A few examples: you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red, right? That ain't no coincidence. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. Man, there's about 1 million people who are trying to get into this club. They put out all kinds of satanic messages in their movies, in their TV shows, in their commercials. They pay these entertainers, these celebrities, to make satanic music, selling their souls for money and fame. That's why you need to stay away from politicians and entertainers. Can't be trusted. You know what stars spell backwards? Stars spelled backwards is rats. That's what these celebrities are, a bunch of rats. And they do anything for cheese. They will sell their soul for cheese, for AKA money. These entertainers are paid to dumb you down, brainwash you, push trash to you in the form of entertainment, to make you think it's cool to be a devil worshiper, to convince you that God doesn't exist, to convince you that it's cool to be a thug and a gangster, to live a promiscuous lifestyle. They done sold their souls for money and fame. These entertainers are puppets in the government. These world leaders are their puppet masters. They all work for Satan. Whether you believe it or not, this is spiritual warfare. The Bible told you you're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. Who they really are is hidden in their language in plain sight. The word live, spelled backwards, is evil. L-I-V-E. The word lived, spelled backwards, is devil. L-I-V-E-D. God, spelled backwards, is dog. Because the powers that be worship Satan, not God. In their eyes, God is an animal. The word recreation. What do you do for recreation? You better take a look at that word again. Recreation, A.K. to wreck creation, to destroy creation. Powers that be put these negative messages into your subconscious all the time. Holy Bible, H-O, whole, L-Y, lie, whole lie. They try to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. You can't believe the Bible. The Bible is a whole lie. You let them strip you of your spirituality, the only real power that you have over them, and you are doomed. This is spiritual warfare. You can't compete with the government, with the world leaders when it comes to weapons. They have weapons that they can aim at you and give you a heart attack. They done brainwashed the military force. They got them dumbed down, brainwashed. The powers that be start unjust wars, and the military go fight them unjust wars, putting their life on the line, willing to leave their family to go fight these unjust wars in foreign lands for these satanic secret societies that don't care about no one. You come back from war, one leg, and still be homeless and on hard times. Welcome to spiritual warfare, everyone. Bongo, how you doing, Bongo? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day, Bongo. People out here partying, Bongo. Look at the club. The club is packed. These people are ready to party their lives away. World crumbling right beneath their feet. And they ready to dance and shake their butts like a bunch of nuts. Spiritual warfare, everyone. Educate yourself. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers, and they know God is way more powerful than Satan. So they got to convince you that God isn't real, so you won't tap into that spiritual force. We don't need God. God don't need us. We need God. So we don't tap into that force called God. We gonna continue to suffer at the hands of these devil worshipers that have tapped into that force called Satan. They believe in their God, and they out here doing Satan's work every day, causing chaos, mischief all over the place, poison in the food supply, the water supply, putting chemtrails in the sky, ruining people's health and brain health, mental health, destroying the ozone layer, destroying the ocean life. These satanic secret societies, they out here working for their God, God's children, sitting on our butts talking about God to take care of everything. Meanwhile, we go along in order to get along. God help those that help themselves. We can't sit around talking about God gonna make everything right. You got to show God that you got faith and you willing to step out on faith. When you see something unjust happening, something satanic happening, you got to be willing to step out here and face all these satanic secret society members and Satan in the name of God. You can't just sit on the sidelines talking about God gonna fight the battle. God help those that help themselves. And if you don't believe in God, then more than likely you're never gonna meet God. God ain't gonna go out of God's way in order to prove that God is real to someone that don't believe. God figure, why waste my time on someone that don't believe in me when this person over here believe in me? All I have to do is reveal myself to this person that's seeking me anyway. Why would I waste my time on someone that don't believe in me? So if you sit there and talk about, I don't got no proof that God is real, that's because you don't got a sincere heart. You're not really trying to find proof that God is real. You're a hardcore atheist and you're looking for reasons to prove that God isn't real. You don't have an open mind to the truth. You want something to eat? All right. All right. Trying to give away this food that I got from some people that was out here giving away food for the homeless. I'm a hardcore vegan, so I don't eat a bunch of this food, but I do take some with me because I come across a lot of homeless people and I figure, hey, let me go out here and give away some of this food to the homeless people that I come across. A lot of times the homeless people be like, hey, keep the food, give me some money. It'd be hard to give away this food. What's up, my man? You want a little something to eat? I got all this stuff, man, I'm trying to get rid of. No problem. Here you go, here goes some more, man. Enjoy, man. God bless you. All right, got rid of that. All right, everyone, appreciate everyone supporting positive content. Appreciate everyone that hit the like button, the subscribe button, the donation button. Appreciate everyone showing love to the channel, giving us positive feedback. That means a lot. We do not take that for granted. I feed off of that positive energy and I truly appreciate it. It's so good when you come across people that ain't let this cold world turn them cold. Some people just go through so many hardships in life that they just negative and miserable. So I appreciate all the positive people that come to the channel. All right, I'm about to shut down, everyone. It's 2 hours. I've been on her for 2 hours and 14. I'm about to shut down in honor of one of my loved ones that passed away. Her birthday was 1/24. So in her honor, I'm going to shut down at 2 hours and 14 minutes. God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll be back tomorrow, everyone. Power to the people. God over Satan. Herbalists over hospitals. Do your research.